Swag on the beat.
Swag on the beat. Swag on the beat.
Hello and welcome back to the Swag on the Beat podcast, episode 8, 2025. Happy New Year.
Happy NY.
Yeah, still a bit tired from the big night, boys. Nah, just kidding. Kept it chill, went to the library. You did some research. It was very chill from us.
It was
I would
chill.
have thought, but God,
Your
feels good.
birthday yesterday as well.
Yeah, so feeling one day older than yesterday, so which is pretty exciting.
Congrats,
Yeah.
that is a milestone.
Thank you so much.
FY25. I mean, we are in FY25
FY25.
already. But
Q3 of FY25.
Yeah, CY25.
What's CY?
Calendar year.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, good.
And Cape York.
Boy, we're keen for this year, though.
Yeah.
Massive year coming up for us.
Yeah.
But I want to take the top of the show really quickly before we get into it with a quick update from...
It's a Comments Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Great. So many entrants for this over the first few iterations of it, I'll say. But we had a guy DM the pod page on Insta, and he said, "Oh, I've got more comments than both Jack and Isaac. I'm on the Hall of
likes
Fame.
on the comment.
More likes on the comment than Jack and Isaac. I should be on the Hall of Fame. Blah blah blah." And I immediately went, "Ooh,
oh no,
problem, an immediate problem." His comment was on a video that predates the invention of Comments Hall of Fame.
Nah.
Oh, out?
Well, I mean,
Well,
continue. That's just my gut reaction.
Okay. Well, because I wanted to bring this up with you, the judge, jury, and blah, 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 to see how we play this, because he genuinely did get more likes than both of us, and he screenshotted it and he DM'd the page and he said, "Can I get on the Comments Hall of Fame?"
Sorry, John Doe.
And he would be the inaugural member of the Comments Hall of Fame.
Interesting. Well,
His name is, can I just, I'll read the conversation between each other. His name's Sam de Soysa.
Okay, well, he's coming back with that name.
Hey guys, I would like to be inducted into the Comments Hall of Fame for my comments on the French video, which is the Wazon video, which predates the Comments Hall of Fame.
Does it predate it?
Yeah.
Right.
By a day.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
okay, maybe
can you prove it? He sends a screenshot. He's at 15,500 likes.
Wow.
Which is great.
Mine wasn't, I remember having a decent one on that video.
And he proved you to not be that. As much as him.
Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah. So
okay.
I said we're discussing it
Maybe
on the
I was
podcast
too harsh
this morning.
with my gut reaction. Maybe I should have listened to like my lungs or something a bit closer to my brain than my gut, because I went harsh early.
That's okay. But he also says, look, it's a bit of a mid comment, but he said if I didn't do it, someone else was going to do it, because he literally went all caps "wasn't" with like a megaphone and then some screaming faces.
Right. Okay.
So he's like,
it's cheap, but
it's cheap, but that's what we
spoke about last
We
time.
said you can be cheap or you can be really clever.
Yeah, it's a good tactic.
Both things are effective.
Okay.
Sam de Soysa. Can we get some
sauce.
thinking music? Sorry.
Okay.
No.
Not
Sam,
on the
final
spot,
verdict.
but I can put it in in post.
Post-production thinking music for 5 seconds.
Wow, that thinking music is
3,
really making me
2,
think.
1.
Wow, okay.
Is Sam de Soysa on the podcast Hall of Fame, Comments Hall of Fame? Final decision. I'm voting yes. Isaac?
You're voting yes?
I'm hard yes.
Okay. Soy sauce Sam. Well, I'm going, if you're hard yes. Okay, I'll go like soft to medium yes. So
We've got a deal.
Yep, that's a deal.
Sam,
You can be it.
you're on. You're the first guy.
SDS.
We haven't. So we've decided we're gonna house it on the wall here, behind the wall. I haven't got the
Wall of
frame,
Fame.
the Wall of Fame, the Comments Hall of Fame, Wall of Fame. We haven't framed any plaques yet or anything, but this is an interim thing.
Wow.
So he's
First
Comments Hall of Fame.
Inaugural inductee.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys, if you're listening on the visual version on Spotify or YouTube, I'm holding up a piece of paper that
Click
says
over
Comments Hall of Fame.
to see some high
And
production.
it's Sam de Soysa's name is at the top and the only name at the moment.
Wow.
So he is the inaugural member of the Comments Hall of Fame from the Wazon video.
Okay.
And he will be posted and pasted up here on the wall
Congratulations.
for eternity
Sam.
until we get like a plaque or something a bit nicer. But there's nothing wrong with a reflex A4 white bit of crisp paper.
No.
It really gets you going for your teacher as
folded
well. So
Fold that a couple more times.
folded, yeah. And as you can see,
Nice and straight on
nice
the
and
wall
straight,
as well.
and also
We'll
perfectly
just
folded.
We'll just fix that up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just to
So-
fix that up a bit more.
Our first Comments Hall of Fame member,
Well done.
Sam de Soysa, well done. I'll text him now and say, you're in.
Yeah. That's exciting. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, who else is going to join him on the board? Yeah, whatever our next video is.
Yeah.
Get
In
commenting.
the new year, first one of the year, probably a couple of weeks maybe. We'll take a bit of time off. Take a bit of time off. You're going to Japan.
Yeah, whenever the next video posted is, get commenting.
I've got a moustache now, so that's something.
I was waiting for it to get brought up. I can't take my eyes off it, honestly. It's lengthy.
Yours is going okay, but when you really think about it, you can sort of get this sort of coverage that I get. But no, I was asking you before how you actually trim it because I don't know how you would do that.
Yeah, it's kind of
one of those Japanese razors, maybe.
No, I'm more of a buzzer. Easy.
A buzzer? Oh, you just hit the button and say, time to shave.
Grant Dania, come shave me. Yeah. You win the razor.
Can you reach that? I know. No.
How have you found the change?
Itchy, very itchy. Yeah. And I was having a beer with a couple of mates last night, and the head of the beer, they all have moustaches, and I was like, look, I'm one of the good guys now.
Nice.
And then I was like, I can lick it off as well, and they're like, let me do it. And then it got a bit. No.
Any food stuck in there yet, or it's not?
No, it's
It'll
not.
Have to be
it's not food.
Maybe a micro crumb. Nah, it looks.
Is your name Crow Crumb?
I knew you were going to go there. Sorry, micro crumb. So what has been the feedback from those closest to you?
Yuck. A lot of yuck. A lot of very close people are supportive. Partner's supportive. Family is supportive.
Oh, okay.
Brother's not very supportive.
Partner was the one I was most worried about, and your whole family actually.
Yeah. Well, because my brother had a moustache for a very long time. He shaved it out of nowhere, and then I've started growing one within 3 days of him shaving it. So, yeah.
Bit of a
usurping. This is 2 days growth, so it's not bad, right?
2 days growth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a nice change because you had it. The last time you had a mow was probably 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
There's one photo going around that was on Snapchat from someone.
It's not going round. Photos of me don't go round, do they?
It has gone round.
You've got a new phone.
I do have a new phone.
Yeah, get it out.
I got the
get it out. No more crack screen.
No more crack screen. No more home button, which I'm sad about.
So but now, me and Isaac have the 13, same phone 13.
Now. Well,
13.
We have a similar phone, but I think you'll find mine's the 13 Pro, which I guess makes it better than Jack's in a lot of ways. Because Jack's got the 13, so
they actually renamed that to 13 Privileged Childhood, I think. Actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm 13 as well. So same. When people ask, "What's your iPhone?"
13.
They say, "What number iPhone do you have?" You say 13.
13 Pro.
13. Yeah. Well, that's not a number. I didn't ask for the OBE stuff. Just tell me the number.
That is a frequent question. What's the number of your latest iPhone that
it
you
is.
got?
Yeah. What iPhone's that?
13 Pro.
Too long. Just say the number.
I'm bored already. You forgot.
Just say the number. Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So moral of the story, once again, say my phone's better than Jack. But moving on.
And now we can use that. We can use that for filming sometimes.
That's Equa updated to our work phone.
Yeah, work phone being the one we film sketches on.
Yeah.
And now mine's the backup.
Yeah, exactly.
Which feels weird.
Yeah,
there was a time when this was the phone for a little bit, for a very small amount of time.
No, there wasn't a crossover when that was the phone.
Before we had the work phone.
Nah, we had the work phone first because that had a blue case and you bought the exact same case and they're very hard to differentiate when they're both lying next to each other.
No, but you can they're about 10% smaller, so you can tell that quite easily.
You can see the border of his case if you're on the videos coming apart in every apex, so it's probably a similar size to the 13 Pro by now. I'll just put the torch on as well.
Oh, okay, let's turn that off.
That is a very that's an early dad maneuver. And speaking of dad maneuvers, I have a text from my dad that I got the other day. Great. There was some good value.
I'll get Justin to come into the studio and sing the intro. No,
he's still in jail. I think. I don't know.
Is he?
I don't know. That's the last I've heard of him 6 months ago. So
okay, right.
He's probably out by now. But my dad was. I was asking my dad what I should get his dad for Christmas.
Yep.
And I was kind of texting back and forth. And he was at my sister's graduation at the time, so I was just texting him. And then I forgot, and I went to call him, and I asked him the question because all of his replies were taking so long. And then he, as I was calling him, I remembered he was at the graduation, and I hung up. And then I quickly texted him, and I said, "Sorry, forgot you were at the grad. All good." And then about 2 minutes later, a text comes through, "I'm at Grace's graduation, call you soon." And then another 2 minutes later, another text comes through that says, "I'd already typed 70%, so I had to see it through."
Isaac, I haven't told you this yet, but as of yesterday, and you didn't actually look in my car as we pulled up today.
You're getting married. Oh, no, and there was a bride in your car.
Yeah, no, wait, hang on. Before we talk about that stuff yet, Mike better not be laughing. I put a new sound system in the car yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I went crazy in Autobahn. You know, they're so good at like upselling you there.
Yeah.
they get the wall of like, because I had like one of those really average head units for like playing music and stuff, and they get the wall of the screens in the back of the shop, and they're like, this one's good, but blah, blah, blah,
you could really do with 28
you could really do with exactly. So I bought the top of the line one.
Wait, the screen for the car
in the car
oh,
in
nice.
my ute.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was just so satisfying to take in, take out.
You put it all in.
It's all in. It's all
DIY.
in. Yeah, it's so good. Me and my brother.
So it's one of the iPad-esque touch screens, right? It's not one of those dodgy TomTom screens.
No, it's like, well, it's Sony, so it like scrolls nicely. It's got all that. It feels like really good.
So you can just straight up watch movies while you're driving and not even have to concentrate on that.
Yeah. You can actually do zoom on it.
Wow.
You can do zoom on it. So it came with a rear view camera, but I just used that and put it on top of the rear view mirror. And so I can do Zoom video calls on it now.
Nice. And just fake background.
Yeah. Well, no, real background.
Illegally.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Don't get on to me, please. But the reason I bring that up is because I'm excited, but it reminded me of something that happened recently here. When we park to get in the studio, it's usually at Bunnings.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard to find a 4-hour spot here.
Yeah.
So Bunnings, you go in and you pay a little bit of money, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
A fair bit of money, actually.
A fair bit of money. Yeah. Well, they're a successful company for a reason, right?
The parking primarily.
Yeah. But before I had the sound system, I would wear headphones like these.
Yeah.
Over-ear headphones.
Over the headphones, yeah.
Instead of like having a stereo, right?
Yeah.
And I was leaving...
Which felt to me a little bit sketchy. Not being aware of immediate sound surroundings.
Well, I was. They weren't noise cancelling, but it's a little bit...
But if there was a robber in your passenger seat whispering, "Give me all your money" in your ear, you would have no idea.
Yeah,
I'd get robbed.
I'd be standing up to him unknowingly.
Yeah, true.
But so I was leaving the car park and I was playing a song by King Gizzard,
Nice.
Gilla.
Yeah,
Song Gilla.
Gilla Monster.
And Mike, play the main chorus part for me. Yeah. So we both know that song. We both love that song.
It's a belter.
I was listening to that, and because when you leave, you have to pay by card.
Yeah.
So I had my window down, and I was, sometimes when you listen to music by yourself, you'll just sing the part of the song that you like. So I've gone Gilla Monster, whoa, like really loud, and there was a guy standing 2 meters outside the window. And it's just like, what?
And his name was Steve Gilla. Why are you calling me a monster, man?
Yeah, and wooing about it. But man,
Nice.
it was so embarrassing. I just had to keep. I was going to his resume now.
Did you make eye contact with him after
pretty
singing?
full eye
He
contact.
was just like, "What the hell are you
Well,
doing?"
you know when
what
you-
was?
you-
Wait, were you headphones on?
I was headphones on. You're you're in your
okay.
world when you're in your car.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't even thinking like, I got my window down and stuff, and it's a public place.
Yeah.
I'm screaming Gilla Monster.
It's
and he
fair
was
enough
right
when you
there.
have the radio up and people know,
Yeah.
it's just jamming out to some tunes, but it just
like an empty car park, and this guy just screaming. Anyway, this
no.
poor guy,
Poor Steve Gilla.
just trying to get his scotch tape from Bunnings or whatever
exactly
people buy.
gets called a monster.
And I very quickly, never has that car moved so fast. And it doesn't move fast.
It's not
ever.
very fast.
Yeah, I know. So got out of there nice and quickly.
And it is
But,
pretty tight getting out of that Bunnings as well.
It is tight. Especially my turning circle is about a diameter of 3K. It's a shocking. You've got
to go around the block to
We've
do a
got
three-point
both.
turn.
We've got both spectrums. Your
Yeah.
car can turn around on this table probably.
Yeah.
And
Swedish engineering, mate.
Where's mine from? Oh, Japan's pretty good.
Man, Japanese engineering is also up there. I guess not this time. 1 point to the Swedes.
Very good. That's a much better direction than I was going to go in. So I just wanted to say, I wanted to make an apology to this man, unknown man.
Okay.
And I think I'd remember his face because, when you have those really
Yeah,
intense
yeah.
moments, you remember all
Burn
the
into your brain.
burn into your brain. So if I see him again in Bunnings when we're parking, I'll try and say sorry. But I
Or-
might just
yeah.
scream it in a woo
Yeah,
sort
or
of
you can
dialect.
listen to Justin Bieber. Is it too late now to say sorry?
Okay,
and
that's
then you
good.
can be singing. Just
really
listen
nice
to
that-
that. Listen
yeah.
to that from henceforth
Yeah.
until forever.
Yeah, okay.
In case you accidentally bump into it,
Yeah.
you can ask if it's too late to say
It's,
sorry.
it's nice that you can just recall songs like
Yeah.
that off the top of your head, and that sort of shows the difference between our sort of tastes, I guess, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, another one would be if Steve Gilla was walking past you as you're saying, "Is it too late now to say sorry?" And then he's singing, "It's too late to apologize."
By Timberland.
Is it?
Is it?
Is it Neo or something?
No, it's Timberland and One Republic.
Ah, nice. Well, then,
Yeah.
maybe that you could roll
One
One
Republic,
Republic.
yeah,
You
yeah.
could have a sing off with Steve Gilla. And,
Yeah.
and that could be how you resolve the conflict.
Who would have thought Bunnings Warehouse car park would have such an event? Anyway, just wanted to say sorry to him, making it public now. You've heard it. Mike's heard it. And if there anyone else hears this, maybe not. Just formally saying sorry.
just
There'll
sorry
be
to
no
everyone.
more. There will be no more over-ear headphones. No more King Gizzard like that. It'll be out for everyone here, so
Right.
he'll know it's in
But
context.
will there be any more rolling up to your mate's house and cranking the speaker system to show off like you did last time, which resulted in a breaking of your speaker system?
Well, yeah, no, you were on the street. I think you were with mates on the street at a bar, and I was trying to smash 50 Cent really loud, and the speaker blew.
I think we have mentioned that.
I'm
on
so
this,
excited by how much I like this.
Yeah, nice.
I'm getting 2 more speakers put in the back doors, and then a
Subwoofer?
subwoofer. Yeah, I'm going there tomorrow.
Jack, as you know, I'm a bit of a creature of routine.
Love the schedule.
Yeah, and as you very well know, as well as those close to me by now, is that I eat the same thing for lunch every single day.
Yep.
I'm talking tuna and rice.
A trend started in swag, I would say.
Yeah, well, it's a classic combo. It's a timeless
Tuna
pairing.
and rice.
Yeah, name a more iconic duo.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe chicken and rice or Strauss and sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Either
Both
way,
good.
all very good.
Yep.
But yeah, I've opted for the sort of more premium tuna and premium rice, namely the Uncle Ben's Mexican style rice mixed with the Serena chili tuna.
Yeah, okay.
Is like legit, like Poland line caught tuna. None of this like net caught.
Yeah, because
BS.
I usually go the Woolies brand.
Yeah,
and,
you're a bit of a Woolies brand, jasmine rice. Which to each their own. But I think when you're having it,
Well, it's just when you're in a different echelon of echelon of earning.
Yes.
So obviously, I'm more of a man of the people.
despite the fact we have the exact same job. Yeah. Well, I mean,
well, we've both been eating tuna rice for a very long time.
yeah,
though.
is the moral of the story. And it's hard. I mean, like you said, mine's the premium. It's a little bit more expensive. I think it's about $8.70 if neither of them are on special. It's a $4 packet of rice, $4.70 can of tuna. So it's like it's a significant amount to spend on lunch every day, given the fact that
cards.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's just so nutritional and delitional.
Yeah.
That it's worth.
And
it
you
for
got
me.
the low-fat Kewpie mayonnaise now, so you're back on the squirts.
Yeah. Yes, I do. I go the Sriracha mayo, which is
do
not
ya?
the Kewpie mayo, but both very good. But what are you doing for lunch these days? Because you used to be.
I'm always tuna and rice still.
Are you?
Yeah, I was pre-you, I reckon.
You definitely were pre me,
Yeah.
but it feels like I don't see you with tuna and rice anymore at my house.
No, I think I do, right? I don't actively bring anything else. I think honestly, I don't eat a lot during the day. I would just eat when I get home from yours, which
Right.
is
It feels
not
like
a great
I haven't
idea.
seen you with the tuna and rice at my house for a while.
Yeah,
I guess
it's not eating.
maybe I'm just a bit more committed to the cause.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my 10,000 hours and become an expert at eating tuna and rice.
I'm doing intermittent fasting, but not trying to.
Involuntarily.
Yeah, involuntarily.
Yeah. Well, I love tuna and rice. Every day I look forward to it, as you probably know.
Yeah.
It's like I'm yet to get sick of it.
And when you love tuna and rice that much, you have to equally love toothpaste, don't you?
Yeah, well, I mean, toothpaste and Glen 20 air spray. My
And Glen
housemate
Robbins.
Dylan is not that much of a fan of my tuna and
Oh,
rice
is he not?
every day. Just
Okay.
because he reckons it stinks up the joint with tuna,
Yeah,
tuna and
Well,
farts. but
we've done it in here before, and it's a bit,
yeah.
this is unfair amount of space of room to
Yeah,
use tuna and
yeah,
rice.
yeah.
But Dylan's a good cook, so I understand him wanting variety, I think.
He will appreciate you saying that.
Or is his girlfriend a good cook?
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
probably
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
more of this sit on the couch playing golf on PlayStation 5 while
Yeah,
Soph cooks his
and us
meals.
baiting him to like bully the person he's playing against online.
Yeah. So anyway, moral of the story, love tuna and rice, but it is a bit on the pricey side when I'm buying the premium.
Sure.
So I was thinking, Uncle Ben fried rice, Serena tuna. I've been such a loyal customer to them. I reckon I'd have to be up there in their largest individual consumer. I reckon. I think
Your Woolworths wrap would be like, you'd be 0.1% of
groceries wrapped.
groceries wrapped, yeah.
Yeah, I would. But I was thinking, surely, we're in the market for a sponsor for the show.
Whoa.
We're in the coming weeks, we are probably, or in weeks, months, whenever.
Yep.
We're probably going to start looking for a sponsor for the show.
Well, there are murmurs and interest that
murmurs.
we are aware of.
But a murmur that I would be more inclined to
Okay.
listen to is
Right.
one from either Uncle Ben or Auntie Serena.
Okay.
That
Okay.
has the twofold benefit of sponsoring the show and also getting unlimited free product.
Right.
saving
So
me $8.70
that sounds like a
day.
Contra deal. Are you interested in Contra?
I'm all ears. I'm all ears.
Okay,
for anything.
okay, fair enough.
I'm not one to shy away at a potential
Sure.
partnership. So here's what I want to do. Tuna and rice every day of my life. Wanna get the brands to sponsor the pod. To Uncle Ben and Auntie Serena. Surely you can spare some cash between ya. Tuna and rice. Why are you pointing at Mike when that dope falsetto came in? That was on me, baby.
I love how all three of us, for that high note, we all went
Eyebrows raised.
like a dog listening.
Yeah.
That was
Anyway,
great.
so
I like that. Yeah.
I'm going to reach out to them. I've got both their website here. You can contact them for
Yeah.
marketing and partnership opportunities.
My only concern would be that sounds a lot like the Beach Boys song.
Nah, the Who Boys?
The Beach Boys?
The Beach-
They're
the Beach Tools.
very famous American band from maybe the 60s.
Yeah, Ringo, Paul, and Dingo and Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's great. I think. Well, get in touch. Serena or Ben and Jerry's. What are they called?
Serena and Uncle Ben's.
Uncle Ben's.
I'm going to get in touch with them, and I'll keep you updated.
Oh, you're going to get in
as
touch?
Yeah, well, I'm going to try and get them to sponsor the pod and give me
Okay.
free tuna and free rice.
Yeah, great.
And save me $8.70 over the course of the year, which is what?
Great.
At least $100.
That's got to be.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Yeah. You're eating at least 100 bowls of tuna and rice.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
how that maths works.
Anyway, I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, great.
Tell you
Look
what
forward.
they
Do I
say.
get in on it or just you?
Depends
I use
how
it.
much.
I'm every day.
But we're gonna have to contact Woolies home brand as well for your jasmine rice. And
I'm not loyal to them.
I think you can't just jump ship as soon as free tuna and rice becomes available, because I deserve it. I've been putting
Why?
in the $8.70 hard yards for all this time.
But
You
I
can't
would
just
say
swoop in.
But I would say that I've had more tuna and rice across the journey than you probably. So I'm like,
Yeah, but
more,
not
I'm
Uncle.
like an elder statesman.
We're not getting sponsored by the fish tuna and the grain rice. We're getting sponsored by these brands in
All
particular.
right, we'll take it with a
which I
grain of
love.
rice and we'll move on. Okay. Now look forward to hearing from you, sponsors.
I'll get a couple for you. We can share it.
Hey guys, just Jack and Mike here in the studio. Mike.
Hey,
you on?
guys.
Hey. Isaac's not in the room right now because we're doing some production stuff, but I had this idea. I wanted to do an experiment because usually when we film, we'll both put a little bit of product in our hair just to make sure it's not like, it doesn't look amazing, but it's just so it's not like all over the place or whatever. But we were recently in an event and they gave us some stuff, so I've got like multiple options now.
You've got about seven
I've got
hair gel
seven
options
hair
there.
gels, and I've got a salt spray option. And if it gets but the idea is I want to see how many different products I can use just in like pre-recording mode when he comes back in, and see if he notices.
So Isaac's going to come in and
Yeah.
and I'm going to start rolling, but then I'm going to Bali next week. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to ask Isaac, hey, by the way, have you been to Bali? And I'll just ask him questions. And while I'm doing that and we're talking, you're just going to one by one pull out the hair gel. So switch to the video version, but if not, I'll play a little ding every time Jack pulls out another hair gel.
Now let's put bets on.
Okay.
How many different products do you think I'll get out before he notices?
6.
6 products. I've got 7. I've got a salt spray, and if it gets really silly, I've got Drano.
Yeah.
Just like an open Drano, see what he says.
Yeah, cool.
Good luck, everyone. Don't give it away.
They can't.
They can't.
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah.
So we'll do our best.
Yeah.
Best of luck, everyone. Play well.
Have either of you been to Bali, by the way?
Yeah, I went with my family last year.
No,
I
I
have we
haven't.
talked about that?
Maybe.
Where did you guys stay?
Changers.
Okay, was it good?
It was alright. It was
Yeah.
like, it's not my holiday choice. Like, it was nice to be there with
You
my
don't
family.
you don't like just sort of like flop and drop sort of holidays?
I don't know.
Flop
what
and
that
drop.
is.
I haven't heard that before.
Oh yeah, like in travel companies they call it flop and drop. Where like I think the idea is like, oh maybe it's drop and flop. Like you drop your bags and you flop out on the.
Oh, right.
Sorry, you don't flop. yeah.
Yeah,
more
well,
sense.
no, it was just like it's super touristy and Aussie, and it felt kind of gross being there. Like it was nice in the
Yeah.
villa, and like the cheap food was sick, and we did
Yeah.
some fun activities. But I would go somewhere more remote if it was up to me.
Right. Okay. And
I
you
was-
went
I-
with.
I was at Melbourne Airport and the plane got cancelled while I was there because the volcano was exploding.
to go to Bali.
Yeah.
Were you going to go?
I was with like 5 mates.
Where was that?
really.
2017 with
True. Larko.
yeah, those boys.
Nice.
Yeah.
What? So a volcano erupted?
Yes. Yes.
In Jack's backyard, and he couldn't.
No, but
take it.
in Bali.
the main volcano in Bali exploded.
Yeah. Okay. So they couldn't fly there at all.
No, they said everyone go home. and like come back. They said come back in 3 days.
Wow.
So we just hung out for 3 days, and then that's why I went to Japan.
What?
So
That's got to be a piss take.
what?
What?
11 gels, waxes out right now.
Well, you know, I wasn't happy with my hair in previous segments, so.
It smells great, but that's what.
Would you say it's too much hair product?
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. No.
Wait, what?
Is this part of? Is there a segment about this?
About what?
No.
There's no way that you looked at that and didn't know what I was talking about. When
Wait.
it's-
Oh, yeah. No, now I see it. You've got like
well,
7
that-
gel.
How
hair
many
gels.
are there?
million hair waxes there.
Okay,
Wait.
So there's 4. 4 was the limit.
There's 5.
Are there? There's 5. Yeah, there are 5.
That's too many.
Too many? 5
That's
is too
too
many?
many.
Okay.
Two is too many.
I had 3 more and a salt spray and a Drano. Full disclosure, this is being recorded. This is,
Okay.
we set it up,
Okay,
and I wanted to see
okay.
how many I could get on the table before you noticed. I hope we got that on your camera because your eyes were like you went from 0 to 100 so fast.
Also, I don't know, like
You kept looking at him as well.
midway through just talking about Bali, I like nearly cracked up in hysterics like 4 times.
Oh, was that?
That's why we were
That's
so
the plan.
laughing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
notice me just start laughing when you were like, yeah, I went with my family? And then I just started laughing.
That is kind of funny. Well, yeah, okay, no, yeah. Well, I only noticed them at that amount though. How did you gradually?
You will see the footage back.
Because I didn't notice.
I was
it
getting them
until
at a rate of 1 per 10 seconds, I reckon.
Okay.
Because you put your computer here at a point, and I was like,
okay.
no, we need that.
It smells great, but
Yeah.
I knew something was up as soon as Mike didn't agree that this was hilarious. Because Mike would never look at that and go, "What?" No. That's just Jack with his 5 hair gels.
Isaac, I've got a bone to pick with anyone who has brought their smartphone to a concert, comma, and used it to film.
Okay. Because a full stop there would have been pretty unreasonable.
Yeah,
I think that's a fair enough thing to do.
I know. But
I know what you're about to say, and I
you do?
wholeheartedly agree, but
yeah,
go on.
Well, hang on. So people that film a concert, like, I get it. You're in the moment. Maybe you want to get it like, oh, you're at Taylor Swift, you're at Harry Styles or whatever. I'm talking about you specifically. And anyway, but that's fine. The thing where
I don't know if I agree with that anyway.
Well, I don't do it personally. I'm living the moment.
10 seconds
I'm
max,
young, wild, and
one
free.
video. Anyway,
Yeah.
Continue.
The part where I sort of get a bit grumbly with people is when I see them FaceTiming someone else, and you can see the person in bed, and they're just like,
Yeah. It's always a fat dude, eh?
or
I mean, it's always a...
someone,
Yes.
healthy paddock dude, but they're always in bed. They got the popcorn, and I'm just like, surely that doesn't sound good.
No.
Surely it doesn't sound good. Surely it's not worth it. And like if they know how to use FaceTime, they know what YouTube is, right?
Yeah,
Look up the live performance of the person
Yeah.
that they're seeing.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a tiny person, whatever. I get that. Who hasn't got a live YouTube video?
Oh, right.
But
Not tiny in
there,
stature.
I could think of at least 3 different ways to ingest that kind of media in a better way.
And then not only that, but you're obstructing the view for all of the people behind you.
Yeah.
And it's not like when someone just films the show, at least you can still watch the show through their
and you're in
phone.
the world. Everyone's
You're
in the world.
yeah. But then you're just looking at this bald dude on his pillow, like
With 7 chins, you're like, I'm not in the world. It's like when you're watching a movie and you see the boom mic come in. You're like, well, I'm not really in the zone anymore.
The immersion is just completely lost.
Yeah. So
Trying to listen to Harry Styles in peace.
because recently we had a very kind offer from friends of ours to go to the Jack White Corner Hotel concert in Melbourne.
Yeah, Jack White of the White Stripes.
Of the White Stripes, one of our absolute heroes. Yeah. He wrote Seven Nation Army in the Corner Hotel.
At the Corner Hotel in Melbourne when he was warming up for a show 20 years ago.
Crazy.
And
he's got other songs. You got Blue Orchid. You got Piranha. You got Icky Thump. Like
you had to read those.
Well, I want to get nervous with Jack White. He listens to this.
He's one of the
does listen to
most
this.
influential guitarists.
Yeah,
of all
we
time.
love him. The tone is incredible. Whatever. Blah blah. But that would be the one time that I would call and say, put me on FaceTime. I want to watch Jack White live.
Right.
So I was thinking, even then, Jack White in an intimate venue, you're there. I could call you on FaceTime and get you to record it for me, and I could be the fat guy in bed watching. I was doing. I can't remember what I was doing, but I couldn't be there.
Yeah, I guess to be fair, I get that. Because you missed out on, we got offered these Jack White tickets,
Yeah.
and I
Like
luckily
this is an intimate. This is a small. How many in the corner hotel? Like 400
I don't
people,
know,
probably.
something like that.
Like
yeah.
small.
Yeah,
And I was beside myself when they came through, and then I couldn't go.
yeah.
And you got to.
And
You
I
went
was,
with a mate, right?
Yeah, I was on the other side of myself, the happy side, being able to go.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a great show, but you didn't call me, so
I didn't call you because I thought, you know what? What would it actually be like? So I looked up White Stripes live. They were playing like Coachella or something.
Yeah.
And I went Seven Nation Army, live, big crowd. So there's all the noise and stuff. And I recorded my phone up to the speaker of the computer to see what it would actually sound like if I did call you, so we know what people who are in bed are actually listening to.
Yeah.
So this was the result, Mike. You want to listen to that?
It's so worthwhile.
You want to
isn't it?
listen to that?
Yeah.
You waste your 4G
Yeah.
data. You can look it up on YouTube.
Yeah. And the accompanying visual is no doubt a total of 7
Oh
pixels.
my God.
You can't even make out Jack White. Looks like
and
Jack
your
Black.
phone doesn't have a stabilizer on it, so it'll be like all shaky and stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, my old phone.
Oh,
Yeah, my new 13 Pro
yeah.
does have, because you've got, what
I've
phone
got
have you
13.
got? You got
I've
the
got
13.
13, so you got
oh,
both
so
got
mine's,
13.
Yeah, mine's better, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
so 13.
I don't know. The 13 Pro out of the two, that would
there's
be the one that would have it
13,
because of it being better.
So usually
than
when
your
people ask, what iPhone you got, you just say the number.
Nah,
so you can
that's
just
not
say, what iPhone
usually-
you got? 13.
Nah, I've
13.
I've never had that experience before.
Yeah.
So,
Let's
yeah.
go back to the phone
Yeah,
stuff.
My phone's better than yours. Continue.
And also your experience with Jack White would be much better than mine if I tried to FaceTime you.
That is true.
So-
Although maybe the 13 Pro, I don't know, that 15x zoom, I could get right up
Who
to his
knows?
nostrils.
But, I just wanted to put it out there that I don't agree with people that do that. Unless, if anyone's listening that thinks it is a good idea
And disagrees.
and disagrees with us, let me know and tell me, give me one good reason why you think it's worth doing.
He's clenching his fist. Give him one good reason or he'll bash ya.
I'm white knuckling
He'll
here.
bash ya. Now we'll
white
have a
knuckling.
debate. We'll have a 3-round debate,
Okay.
and you can be the third. You can be the rebuttal guy,
Yeah.
and I'll take
Okay.
the first two.
Yeah. Oh, you're on my team? Do you agree
Yeah,
with
I
it?
agree
Yeah,
wholeheartedly.
Great. Mike, you have any way in here?
No, not really.
We need a third.
That's the voice of a man who wasn't listening. Okay. Yeah.